I'm here with David. We're outside Old Trafford. Manchester United 1, Astana 0. Were you expecting a few more goals there today?
Hell of a lot more goals than that, yeah. To be honest, I'm a bit mixed emotions about today. Obviously, a terrible game. I didn't think we played well at all, but I'm just buzzing for Greenwood.
Am I the only one who enjoyed today?
I'm glad to be back in this competition. Everyone's slagging it off. I enjoyed it last time round, but I always thought we'd get a few goals today. And that
I know I expected more goals, but sitting there, I was actually quietly enjoying it. Like, not, you know, on the edge of my seat, like enjoying it, but watching the younger players play, I was enjoying it.
Well, obviously, you know my stance on younger players. I'm glad you were playing there. I didn't think they played the best, but the problem is there's no creativity in midfield. You got Matic and you got Fred. Everyone raves out Fred playing. He plays well, but he doesn't create anything. And for them players, you know, the Gomez he should be further back. He should be creating stuff. He shouldn't be right up front with Rashford. He should be Mason down the middle. I mean, Chong, I don't think he had the best of games. He's capable of a lot more, but
him and Mason looked a bit isolated out wide, didn't they? And I was much happier to see Mason Greenwood through the middle in the second half.
Yeah, that's his best position. I mean, he drifts to the right now and again when he was at the 18s and reserves, but there's nothing coming to him. If they had someone who could create things in the midfield, you know, I think they played better with Pogba was playing, to be honest. You know, someone who can actually find him and give him the ball. But Matic and Fred were
Is that going to be one of the downsides to when they actually get games? It's usually in a team that is second string, so they're not playing with the first string midfield and all that stuff.
Well, it's one of them. Yeah, Ollie in his press conference saying Mason's the best finisher he's ever seen when he was playing or as a manager. So he's got to be playing. You know, playing more often. Don't give him 10 minutes at the end of a game. Start him in proper games. And listen, the goals will come. Look at today, what he can do. And to be honest, I didn't think he had a good game, but he still managed to bag a goal. When he's got good players around him, you know, people passing him the ball in good positions, he's going to get goals.
Who was your man of the match?
That's an hard one, that. I'll go for Axel. He did all right.
He did well in it. With what he gave the ball away a few times earlier on, but then he settled.
He was playing with Phil Jones, so he did tremendous. So I've got to go for him.
Phil Jones all over the place today, wasn't he?
Exactly. So yeah, Axel sweeping up for him.
I think he brought Rojo off with Sunday in mind at left back, with Luke Shaw out. I was looking at that thinking, Rojo didn't do too badly today. I know we were pushing forward a lot and we had most of the possession. But
I wasn't impressed with Rojo. Don't get me wrong, he does a few like great challenges and everyone gets everyone's attention up and all that. But I don't think his all-around play is that good. Like I said, you know, we need a proper left back at some point, but it's one of them.
Cheers, man. Cheers. I'm here with Les. We're outside Old Trafford. Manchester United have beaten Astana 1-0. Probably not as many goals as we expected, but how do you think the lads did?
They did okay. I mean, I really hope that the likes of Gomez and Greenwood get to play more with the first team and all that, so that, you know, so they can better integrate. I thought Gomez was, you know, I really liked every time he got on the ball. I thought great, he tried to do something, but I just don't know. I thought for me it's either a half and half team is not great. If they're playing with the same players every week, there's more of a knowledge and all this. That's why I think we suffered a bit today. And also,
you could tell it was a first start for a few of them.
Yes, it was like the expectation. Everybody was. You know, we were all saying these lads have got to play, and all this and that. Greenwood, Gomez, Chong, and all that. Transibi, who I thought did well, but you just thought like the pressure's on them, and you just wonder if they're thinking.
It's weird for them
to react to do a bit too much. You know, do I have to do too much in order to keep my place in the team? It's like a.
Would you continue with them in the Europa League? I think it's
Yes, I mean, you just wonder where we're going to be in the group. I think Solskjaer will probably think, well, we need the points today, so he might play. But then again, you know, you've got league matches coming up 3 days after it, so. That's the problem, yeah. You know, like, I mean, after Astana, haven't we got Villa 3 days later, and then Spurs a couple of days after that? So
tricky games coming up. You mentioned Angel Gomez. Was he your man of the match?
I don't know. It's difficult to pick anyone for man of the match, to be honest with you. I thought he did okay, yeah. You know, he went off. I was a bit sad to see him go off. I hope that's not his job trial, do you know what I mean? I hope he gets more chances and all this and that. But I thought Transibi was okay back. He gave the ball away a couple of times, but he looks to me like, you know, like say something happened to Lindelof or Maguire, he could step in and I'd be confident.
Cheers, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
For stopping. Nice.